Um, I would say everyone really. Jaheim Oatis has really been working hard. Um, Isaiah Hastings, Curtis Perry, all of them guys are working really hard and buying into the program, and I feel like they'll, be really good, when the time comes.
There's been a lot of talk about the outside rushers. What have you guys done as an inside pass rush, and where have you seen improvement there?
I would say really just pushing the pocket. All of those guys in the outside back room are, really dynamic and explosive and fast. But rushing together is really going to be the biggest difference. I feel like we're not going to have anybody rushing, as an individual. And I feel like overall that'll help, just our pass rush.
Charlie?
Just as an older guy, have you seen the leadership come along? And with that same leadership, have you seen the young guys be receptive to it?
Yeah, the leadership this year is great. We're holding everybody accountable, and there hasn't been any pushback from the younger guys. Just the small details, and everyone is doing it, and the younger guys are seeing the older guys do it, so it's easier for them to follow, fall in line and do what we're trying to get them to do.
DJ, just with the younger guys, do you feel like this is the deepest defensive line group you've ever been a part of while here at Alabama?
Yeah, I would say so. Because like right now, it doesn't matter who's in. And with a lot of older guys, right now we can play with anyone. Everyone is able to communicate with each other, and everybody has a feel for what's going on. So it really doesn't matter who's in. We can have three younger guys, and right now they all will know what to do, and they know how to communicate with each other to execute the call.
How much have you worked on the inside pass rush in your own game, and how much have you learned too? You've been next to a few of those guys that really know how to push the pocket.
Mm-hmm. I learned a lot. That was a big focal point for me this season, and just watching film, seeing where I went wrong, things, my strength and my weaknesses, and really, working towards my weaknesses.
DJ, heading into the second scrimmage tomorrow, it's kind of a unique circumstance this year for Alabama that y'all are starting out at home for the first time in over a decade. Obviously, there's no crowd at these things, but how important is it for these scrimmages for y'all to kind of replicate 2 weeks before the season, what you're about to get into?
It's very important because, we practice and scrimmage so hard. So it kind of replicates the game, so if you want to get the outcome that you want in the game, you have to work hard in these scrimmages and really push yourself.
With your senior year coming up, you have a lot of experiences here at UA. Is there anything on your personal bucket list you want to accomplish before your playing career is over?
To win another championship, and really just to leave a positive impact on my teammates and these younger guys, to continue to do when, some of us older guys, go leave for the next step. I just want to have a positive impact on all of my teammates.
Saban kind of calls this like the dog days of summer, where you're in between the scrimmages. You have a game that's 2 weeks away. What's the mental motivation like? What's the difficulty at this point in August?
I really wouldn't say it's any difficulty, but really just doing what Coach Saban wants us to do is really like what we focus on. I don't think it's anything that's difficult right now. Right now we towards the end of camp. Your bodies are kind of banged up, but really I think we should just focus on taking care of our bodies and doing what we coached to do.
Go to Charlie.
Just what have you seen from working against Jahmyr Gibbs through the spring and the summer, and how's he made the defense better?
Honestly, he's different. Very dynamic, can do anything. Run the ball, catch the ball. He's shifty. He got me yesterday in practice in team run. I thought I could, break down. He made me stop my feet. He stopped and kept going, and he was gone. But he's a very dynamic piece to the offense, and I'm glad we have him.
Coach Saban talked early in camp about looking for certain intangibles from the offensive line. How have you seen that group develop through the past few weeks?
They have a lot of, leadership on that side of the ball. A lot of guys have stepped up. Darian Dalcourt, Emil, Kendall are some of the older guys on the line. But just the camaraderie, just being on each other each and every day. And then, us up front pushing them as well. So I'm really excited about, what they'll do.
It wasn't quite the same as Jaheim, but you had a offseason transformation, your freshman year. Just how difficult is that? And, kind of what goes into that mindset as a freshman coming in here and making sure that you're at the weight you want to be?
It's tough, honestly. Coming from high school and you kind of able to do what you want to do, eat what you want to eat. And it takes a lot of discipline and, you know, hard work. We have a great nutrition staff, and he's done everything that they've asked him to do. But yeah, I'm just happy for him to see his excitement on his face every time he drops some weight. Every morning, like in the locker room, he said, "Hey, you heard about my weight today?" So yeah, I'm just happy for him. He's worked really hard and done everything that everyone asked him to do. So I'm proud of him.
Going back to the defensive line depth, Pete Golding said that because of all the players that are able to contribute this year, that he's able to kind of move you guys around and play different techniques. Is that something that maybe for this year is maybe unique for you, or have you kind of been used to that in your career here in Alabama?
You know, I just do whatever I'm coached to do, whatever role that, you know, coach wants me to do or be part of a play, then I'm happy to do it. Like coach said, we have a dynamic group, and, you know, everyone can, for the most part, can play multiple positions. And Coach Pete, he's a genius. So whatever he dials up, we'll be able to execute it.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah, thanks, DJ.
No problem. Thank y'all.